Hello students, the second part of the video, Federalism. Now in this part, first we'll know about what has made India a federal country. Now Constitution has declared India as a union of states. It means that India is a nation and it is a combination of different states. Three-tier federation, union, state and panchayat. Threefold distribution of legislative powers under union list, state list and concurrent list. It means that the levels of government, they deal with certain issues. The issues which are dealt only by the central government, they all come under union list. The issues which are dealt only by the state list, they all come under state list. And the issues which can be dealt both by union and state, they come under concurrent list. But if there is any dispute between the central government and the state government, the central government authority will prevail. All states in the Indian Union do not have identical power. For example, union territories means they do not enjoy equal power as the state. Changes in power sharing has to be passed by 2/3 majority in the parliament. In case of any dispute regarding division of power, the apex court will take the decision. It means the Supreme Court will take the decision in place of central government or state government. Now here we see the three lists: union list, state list and concurrent list. Under union list, all subjects of national importance and union alone can make laws. The subjects which are under the union list, union government can make laws, for example defense, banking, currency, foreign affairs and communication. State list, the subject, all of the local interest and state importance can be made by the state. And state government alone can make laws, for example police, trade, commerce, agriculture and irrigation. The third is concurrent list. Here the subjects of common interest, both of center and state, both the center and state can frame laws. For example, education, forest, road, union, marriage, adoption and succession. Now you can see the map here. Before 1947, before India achieved independence, most of the states are under the British rule. Some were the native kings and some were under the British administration. Now, basis of creation of states in India. After the independence, how the states were created? The creation of linguistic states was the first and major test for democratic politics in India. This was done to actually ensure the people who speak the same language, they lived in the same state. For example, people who spoke Gujarati, they came under Gujarat. Those who spoke Bengali, they came under West Bengal, and those who spoke Hindi, they came under Bihar. So some states were created not on the basis of language, but to recognize difference based on culture, ethnicity or geography. Thus include states like Nagaland, Uttarakhand and Jharkhand. Now how does India practice power sharing? So by creating linguistic states, which has made administration easier, new states have been created since 1947. No language has been given the status of national language by the Constitution. Earlier, Hindi was given the status of national language, but there was a protest that only 40% of the people speak Hindi, so it cannot become a national language. So later on, restructuring of power sharing between center and state, rise of regional political parties and coalition government has led to a new culture of power sharing. And threefold distribution of legislative powers came into existence. Now we see here language policy. No language has been given the status of national language. Central government can't impose Hindi on non-Hindi speaking states. So 22 languages have been recognized as scheduled languages. Center agrees to use English along with Hindi. By this flexibility is shown. Means many of the official work in some states you cannot do in English. You have to write in Hindi. If you have to lodge an FIR, you have to write an application. You have to lodge the FIR in Hindi. But some states are there which they can use English. Now we see here center-state relations. What does it mean? Restructuring the center-state relation is one more way in which federalism has been strengthened in practice. All this changed significantly after 1990. This period saw the rise of regional political parties in many states of the country. This was also the beginning of the era of coalition government. Now, what is the meaning of coalition government? When a single party could not achieve the majority, two or more than other parties come together and form the government. So, this kind of government is known as coalition government. Now, what undermines the spirit of federalism? Center misusing the constitution to dismiss the state government that was controlled by rival parties. Coalition government led to a new culture of power sharing and respect for the autonomy of state government. So, sometimes we see that central government, if their government is not there in other states, they misuse their power. That undermines the spirit of federalism. That's all in this video.